Haltwhistle now has a bus system and the triangle is looking absolutely fantastic. But unfortunately, while I was building all of this, I may have taken my eye off the ball when it came to the rest of the network. Hey everyone, it's M4J here and welcome back to From Steam to Electricity here on Transport Fever 2. And today we are continuing with what we started last time out with the Haltwhistle triangle. So we've got Haltwhistle bus station crammed in here between Haltwhistle Central and Haltwhistle Y. Now the more I think about this, the more I think this would have worked better with a split station. But that I think is a problem for future M4J to solve. Because today... current M4J is trying to connect this line up here to Nailsworth. So we're going to do this like so. And we're going to do this like so. And then this line here is going to be the one that takes over. So we need to come round the back of this farm on a slight gradient. And then that needs to somehow... Actually, that's quite a lot of gradient. It's quite a climb here to Nailsworth, looking at it. Can we... Oh my word. Okay, hang on. This route might be about to get twisty again. Let's keep the level crossing where it is. And we're going to look at how we're going to twist this line down. So out of Nailsworth, we're going to come this way and we're going to start sloping. Now, can I get across? Wow, that is huge. I hadn't realised it was that high. That's insane. In that case, out of Nailsworth, we're going to have to almost like double back on ourselves a little bit here. Come out like this. If I can get it to 65, I'd call that a win. Here. And then again, 65. 70 would do. Too much slope, it's saying. That's because of the road. So if I just temporarily remove the road... I am surprised it lets me do that without throwing up complaints, to be honest. Where's 65? 66 is fine. And then here, you're going to keep coming round. Can't really do that because of... I mean, I can, I suppose. If I did this... Wow, that's expensive. That is expensive. So before we build that section, we need to put this road back in. Right, how bumpy is that? Pretty. Could do this and bridge over it. As a temporary fix, that's not the worst idea. Yeah, that looks ugly as anything, doesn't it? Let's see if I can... I mean, that works if I did it like that. So we'll do that like that. And then on this side, we'll do this like this, except we need to hit play. So we can actually afford it. There we are. I feel like we're going to be crossing this road a few times during the course of this build. So we'll replace that one as well. Okay. So yeah, now we need to keep the curve here going. This is where it gets expensive, you see. But if we bring it round like this, it's not as bad. I think that... Actually, it doesn't. So we might have to build the track first, then remove the road, then rebuild the road. So I have a feeling this isn't going to let me do that. No, there is a mod that would fix that, but I'm not going to faff around with that right now. How are we doing in terms of... Yeah, we're still way too high. I actually think we're going to come in this way now, around the back of the farm. Which, I guess, works. Sort of works in our favour. So let's remove that. Also, I'm sure you know this already, I'm recording this straight after the previous episode. So if there is anything I got wrong in that episode, and you've been screaming at your screens, then I apologise for not hearing you. So let's do this, but we'll flatten it like that, and then that should let me build this, yeah, straight across. What have we got? That. Kind of want to build this flat, which seems weird, I know, but there. Now we'll carry on with what we were doing. Where's the thing gone? There it is. So here, I'm going to do this, and then yeah, I guess that's how we get you around the back. But we need this as an embankment. Oh my god, that's expensive. Oi, oi, oi. I guess we start building the second track right now while we're faffing around with that. So it better be joking when it says too much slope. Are you for real? Hang on. Yeah. I had a feeling it was fine. Just the game likes to tell Porky sometimes. So now that side can go there. That side can go there. That should all be fine. Appears to be. I am looking forward to when we get to the modern day and we can just plow through things with a high-speed line. Oh, that'll be bliss. Believe me. Righto. Around like this to here. So yeah, from here now, I guess we just keep going straight for now. Oh, that's not connected. Hang on. Just get that as a priority. There we go. So yeah, here now we can just do this. Build it more straight. And then we curve round. And that should make it a little bit cheaper. It does. Excellent. So we've still got a bit of a climb going on. But it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I don't want to remove the field. So we'll do that, which creates a bit of a cutting. But it could be worse. He says, this is fine. I was going to do more like this. But again, I don't want to affect the productivity of this farm. Maybe at this point, we start building from this end again. So you're going to come like this. Again, you're kind of like climbing quite steeply here. But I feel like you don't have to. Because you're going to be climbing really steep and then you're suddenly going to drop down the other side. I guess what we could do is follow... Let's try this again. So from here, it's going to come around like this. And then here, it's going to curve around like this. But more. 60 miles an hour isn't the worst for this. I think that field is going to have to go. Which is kind of annoying. just this one, though. What's it colliding with? Just this. Yeah, it's going to have to be that field that goes. And then, I mean, we could just do that. That does connect. Bit of a tunnel, which I wanted to avoid, but don't have a huge amount of choice. There we go. And then round, round, round. Come on, game. Give me the money. This is why I like to build while paused. I think a problem I've just created for myself as well is the fact that line manager's running at the moment. I like the twistiness though. I did want more realism with my routes and how they were built, and I feel like we've achieved that with this. Just the way it twists and turns its way up and down slopes and things like that. It's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, that one can now do that. And then as for these two, well, they can just plug in this one here. And this one here. That should work. Although they're not parallel, which is interesting. Let's try that again, shall we? Is it because these aren't parallel? That's a very real possibility. We're just going to do this. This is fine. Okay. Now, terminus. These platforms, maybe? Considering these are all connected up over here. So we could have like a two-way terminus. And then we could even go further and have an extra track on the outside here. Is it going to let me build an extra track on the outside here? Wrong track type. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I guess we can just leave it there. I would like to get, I mean, this geometry is atrocious. Let's just fix that. How did I know that was going to happen? I think it's because of this extra little curvy bit here. Oh, for goodness sake. You know what? Where was it? It just stuck out like this, didn't it? See if I can just get this where I need it. There. Although saying that, I don't actually like the fact that I've done that. Let's try and fix this. Is it here? No. I will find it. I will find the bit. I think here is where it starts to drift. Nope. Okay, we'll keep going. I'll put a cut in here if I have to. Till I find it. Right. So let's do that. This one should be connected anyway. It is. Excellent. So the next one. Excuse me. Like I said last time, still got the cough. Still trying not to cough in people's ears. Easier said than done. Right, now this one. I think they were all disjointed. That's what the problem was. So I don't know if this one is now going to be connected or not. It's not. Yeah, they're all disjointed slightly. Interesting. I guess that's what happens when you build a weird shaped station like this, you know? And then you... Just got to make sure it's all pinned each time. That might be what I did wrong with the main one as well. And that's why I couldn't build it exactly how I wanted. Was just never checked that it was all pinned. Just assumed it was because it looked like it was. But as it turns out, I guess it wasn't. There we go. And then next one, which is this one. There we go. And then finally, this one. Which, yeah, you can see that's definitely in need of... Seriously? Oh, in that case, it's close enough here, isn't it? That's all good. We might even remove this bit of platform then. There. And then that opens the door a little bit for this. And then I guess we'll build... Actually, I guess I don't need one like that. I was going to say build this. But I don't actually know if I need that. Trying to think, would this cause problems? I think what it would do is actually make this section here redundant. So I'm going to ignore that for now. And just go with this as a design. And then on this side... build this across. So first of all, build one of these across like... Actually, first of all, build some signals. That's not a bad idea. So, one way, no. Auto sig, no. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. That should leave enough room for a gantry. You're then going to come across like so. And that'd be really cool then if I could build this one here. Which I can. Excellent. And then I can build another crossover. Here. Now what have I forgotten? I've forgotten to build the other side of this. Which I think would fit in. There. What height? Is that the same height? Oh, it is. It just didn't look like it was. It looked broken then. Okay. It would also be cool, but I don't know if it would work, if I could build this on the same gantry. Let's have a look. So it was this, and then search gantry. This one, and then we need it. Oop. So, hang on. If I build it this way round. I think there's a way to make this work. Maybe if I build it on this track. Like that. Ah, too much curve, I think. It's fine, we can still get this to work. My word. Go where I need you to. Alright, so that works. And then we could just do an offset for this one. Those fit together. Sure. And then on the other side, over here, I mean, this is more complicated anyway by the angles of the tracks. So this one will just go with a simple signal. And then these two can just go there and there. Gantry. I think I've actually got it selected already, which is good. I literally had it where I needed it there. Perfect. Yeah, that works. How's the topography looking here? Oh, that's tight. That is very tight, but it does work. Excellent. Over here then, these ones can just be one-way signals. That one there, and then over here we'll put another one there. Again, I've made life difficult for myself here, haven't I? So one-way, no. That. Come on, game. Give me the money. I'll turn line manager off again in a minute. That and that. All on one. And then that, that, and that. All on one. Again, wouldn't it be awesome if I could have put all those on one gantry? Right. Center track. Yep. Keep going, keep going. Nope. Keep going. Perfect. And then this side. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. Excellent. And then that one just plugs in like that. And then over this side, same thing basically. Signals first. Make sure they do all fit. Yeah, now see, it's punishing me. Look at that. It doesn't quite line up. That's going to cause some problems in a minute. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Hang on. We'll get this to work. I think it's because of the way the tracks are here. So if I did this side first, just as a guide. There. And then bring it in. Yeah, they do all fit. That's the main thing. They are all on top of the gantry. And then for this one, it's a bit of a tighter squeeze. But again, they do all fit. Excellent. That's all done. That's all done. Do still need to eye candy these platforms themselves. We'll do that in a minute. So this is all set up and raring to go. As for over here, well, I guess the first thing I need to do, the absolute first thing I need to do is to come into Nailsworth here and reduce the size of these platforms on this bit because that's way too large. How do I reduce? This way. Nope, that's changing the width again. Why is all of these making it bigger? None of these are reducing the size of it. That's interesting. I guess the way to fix that then is to remove that platform and rebuild it, which is annoying. Okie dokie. So this is now Nailsworth to Towcester, but it's going to become Haltwhistle to Towcester. Actually, one more thing we need to do before we do any of that is actually build the bus line around Haltwhistle. So we're going to build a stop there. These technically do reach, because I think if I click this one... Well, saying that, no, they don't. So actually that's a good thing that I've put that one there. We'll also put one here, because that is off the beaten track. We'll extend this road out this way. And then this one across like this. And then, I guess one could go like this. and then carry it across when we've got the money. But that means that we can then build a bus stop here, and then we can put another one here would be good. So I guess one here, like that. Build a new line. So there. That's quite close actually, but it'll do. Right. So that's all set up. We'll get you. So you're blue, aren't you? Whoops, not that blue. That blue, and you are Pax Haltwhistle. There we are. And we'll get a vehicle, at least one vehicle out for that in a second. I like the idea of having this depot over here. We could even have some sidings next to the track here, if there's room. Maybe then we'll put the bus stop somewhere at, not bus stop, road depot. Oh. We can fix this now as well. It always does that, have you noticed? How do I get it just to come in straight? And then this one. Yeah, that's it's very interesting. Let's just temporarily remove that bit. Now these will connect. Like that, and then like that. Okay. So now the road depot, which is what I was doing with all of this in the first place, I guess that could come over here. Like that, because I don't see the tracks here changing anytime soon. Passenger. Do you know what, a tram line would have been a good shout for around here, but I guess we'll just leave it like this. 131 grand. Any second now. That should trickle in. We do definitely need to raise money for more trains. It's the same problem as before. The gap between stations is so big, it makes it very tricky to get a decent flow of trains running. Would like to try though. Right. So over here now then, we need a one-way signal. Where's a good place to build it? Just trying to ignore these crossovers for a second. So it's actually not far off this one. So it's more like this. And then over here, we do want auto signal. Any second now. Any second now. Yeah, hang on. Let me turn line manager off, because that's probably what's screwing us right now. Every time we get money, it goes straight into more vehicles. There it is. Now, did that by... Yes, it did. Good stuff. So that across the level crossing there could be a bit of a problem, but it could be a lot worse. And actually, this has worked out fairly well, as per usual. Yeah, this one here could prove problematic, but eventually this will get replaced with a bridge or some sort of structure anyway, so it's not the end of the world. That's quite neat looking. Quite a climb on this side though, so something to bear in mind. Alright, I'm tempted to build another platform over here then, considering the way this is gone, because replacing it is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm also really tempted just to go from Haltwhistle up to Stowmarket as a single line, but I have no idea how long that will take for one train to run that route. The big gap is between Uckfield and Stowmarket, and it's got the really twisty bit as well, which I still need to sort out. Yeah, the Towcester Y, that's going to remain a Y now. I was going to try and build another section here, but I think we will just go with Towcester West, and this will stay as is. Eventually we'll have trains from, say, Blackburn running up through the Y, through all this stuff, through the Haltwhistle Y, and then up this way through Stafford, through Leatherhead to Scarborough. Although saying Leatherhead, it's not actually going to be Leatherhead, it's going to be a station over here somewhere, and it's going to be Cockerhead, which I know we joked about before, but actually combining these two into one big sort of town isn't the worst idea in the world. So that's I think what we'll end up doing here. Where this station will go, I don't know, but having it cut from Scarborough here, having it come this way, cut through here, maybe even connecting up here instead of running to Stafford direct, and then it can run through open countryside and then follow this road and eventually, of course, link up here with Haltwhistle. This is all starting to look pretty decent, if I do say so myself. We just need to make it look like we need to get the platforms and stuff looking nice, which, do you know what? I'm going to very quickly do now. Alright, it's not perfect, but it's better. We've now got benches, we've got platform signs, we've got... Actually, we don't have platform signs. We've got clocks. Lots and lots of clocks. So maybe I'll go fill the gaps in with platform signs. And that might finally reveal how many platforms we've got. Where are the platform signs? There's a question. It would also be really helpful if I knew which era these all came from. I thought I had... maybe not. Do the other stations have them? Does Towcester have them? I thought Towcester did have them. Towcester does have them. I remember seeing them. Yeah, here. How come I don't have these over here then? What's happened? Something's gone wrong. Yeah, I don't have them here either. What am I missing? Signs and clocks. Is it alternate? Oh, it's alternate. Okay. Alright, that tells me something. I'll go fill that in off camera then, that's fine. Right, also while I was doing this, we actually had some new steam locos become available. So if I come here and do this, we've got these ones. So we got the GWR 517 class 042T, which has a top speed of 45 miles per hour and costs an absolute bomb. Or we've got this one, which has a top speed of 35 miles per hour. I think this is for freight, or I've used it for freight in the past. And it costs even more of a bomb. And is more expensive to run. Why would you want... I guess it's got more power. But for passenger use, this is the one you want. So I think what we're going to try and do is maybe... How much of a loan have I got? Oh, we're actually maxed out on terms of loan. Okie dokie. In that case, maybe I'm going to slow my roll a little bit. And try and get some more money into the bank. And just keep to what we've got. And then in the next episode, we will start running trains to and from Haltwhistle. And maybe as part of that, we'll start planning out our next move. I really like this station from above. It looks really, really cool. You can tell they're two separate stations, but at the same time, they look almost like they're the same. If I was to build some platforms out here to kind of fill that gap a little bit more, I think that would sell the illusion a lot better. Never mind the fact that they're on slightly different levels. Just looks like you have to step up from one to the other. That's all. That's fine. People can do that, right? I assume so. Haltwhistle. I did see people waiting. Yeah, I've got people moving around the town. 2%. Oh, that's practically all of them. It's better than nothing. And then once we extend this road across, and then we'll upgrade this road here as well to become the main... actually, no. This road, I think, will become the main north to south. So I might even fix that quickly now. To make that so. Streets, you. So we're going to do this. And then this one. Hello? You're going to come in like this. And then I guess this one can come down like this. These two, I don't know, they can sort themselves out. And then, yeah, this is now the main north to south road, which means this one actually needs to be extended along to meet it. So annoying. This is where things get expensive. There. Okie dokie. I did the wrong size road. There we are. And then, yeah, these ones we might as well upgrade now while it's cheaper. And that includes this. Not that one right now because it's too expensive and we can't even afford this one. There we are. And there we are. How much is that one? 339. So the money is coming in still. It's just coming in quite slowly. I'm hoping over time, as we start branching out and doing industry again, which will probably be something we do from next episode onwards instead of the railway, thinking about it. Trying to come up with some of these extravagant long distance freight and goods and maybe even passengers. From that we'll start building up the money again to actually carry on developing this area. But yeah, I really like this. I love the fact the station's on a curve. This track here eventually is going to come down this way, follow the road into Knutsford, and then yeah, Hale, and then I guess just keep following the river. Wisbeach, where it goes from Wisbeach I've no idea, probably inside to Middlewich. Yeah, having main lines does get a little bit troublesome at that point though, because where does it go from there? But this central railway here is probably going to be the main one. This one's going to be more of a subsidiary one, and then there'll be the cross country that links it together. And then also Scarborough up here is going to have a station that's going to one direction come around this way to Stowmarket and the other direction come down this way to Coggerhead. I think that would be a good way to do it. Right, that should do it for this episode. I think we've got everything pretty much how we want it. This keeps looking like Steam when I zoom in. I did have to rebuild this as well off camera between episodes because water started appearing, which wasn't exactly ideal. Considering we're quite a ways above water level here, it was kind of surprising to see that even happening, but sure. Haltwhistle would be a great one to build a ferry port at some point as well. Maybe even have Haltwhistle port here end up as part of the town. I don't know how big towns grow, but if it filled this entire area here, that would be fantastic. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks really, really cool. The curves here are a little bit sharp. I imagine trains would have to slow down significantly to go through. I don't even know if I can find out how slow a train would go through here. Let's see if I can build a track. Come on, game. Don't be mean to me. Let's go try and build a track and then curve it round and see what the speed limit was. Because pretty much every train that comes through here, apart from freight trains, will be stopping. Oh my god, that's huge. Am I right in thinking right now that we have lines? Yeah, we've got lines that are losing us considerable amounts of money. We've also got lines that are making us considerable amounts of money, of course. But I think it's just that period now where some of the losses are starting to build up. What's going on here? Why is this one losing us so much money? So we're still picking up coal. We're still dropping it off. Ah. That's what's going on. Where are you going? You're going... yeah, I was afraid this would happen. Okay, hang on. If I sell these, all of these for a second, this will start getting things moving again. And then when, I think... Because you are just running A to B, right? Yeah. So I think for this, to fix this problem, I'm just going to build another one of these over here. Like that. And then this one, manage line. like so, and like so, and then we need to get a vehicle back on this line, and we need to do it quite quick before our ships start losing us tons of money as well. This is why sometimes you just have to keep an eye on things, because they do like to kick you when you're not looking. There we go. It's not great, but it's something. Cool. Right, play. So these, I believe, are just going to carry on now, which is good. This should all sort itself out in time. It's a bit problematic. I'm surprised it took me that long to notice, in all honesty. The trains are losing us money, particularly the Stowmarket one, but that should recover. This, I think, is just the other half of this. So these were our biggest money makers, these two. So that should fix itself over time. This one as well, yep, that's all explained now. What about this one? What's going on with this one? Oh, this might be something else I'd noticed. Oh, maybe not. Just too many vehicles on the lines. You see here, there's quite a bit of queuing going on. So that's possibly the cause. So we'll just turn line manager off for a bit. We'll let these things do their thing. So yeah, over here there's a bit, and then over here I noticed before I started recording there was a bit as well. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on things. You guys don't have to worry. Next time we're going to be rolling in the dough again. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far. Drop some comments down below, let me know what you think of the builds here and any ideas that you may have for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, it really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Like I said, it really helps me out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and until next time, I will see you soon.